Hey YouTube, this is AlphaDog566 coming to you with a partial deck video. It's not quite finished yet. I got most of my shit jacked, so building this is kind of a pain in the ass, trying to find all the right cards and whatnot with absolutely jack shit to trade. Anyway, I'm going to get into the deck. It is a Butterspy deck profile. I'm going to be running this until the new set, Abyss Rising, comes out, and then I'll be building Mermail. Mainly because, you know me, I love my Circle Jerk toolbox engines. Gishki, Gem Knights, they all sit there and Circle Jerk around your opponent and do massive shenanigans. One Chaos Sorcerer, because I don't have BLS. One Doom Cow, no. I would be running Thunder Kings, but then again, still don't have them. 3, Swallowtail, Butterspy. He is primarily your main beat stick. His effect is pretty OP. When a Butterspy deals damage to your opponent, I believe, hold on. No, it's just when another monster you control inflicts battle damage, you can select one monster on your opponent's field and lower its attack by the damage you just inflicted. And it's really helpful. I run triple Morpheo Butterspy, Dark Father, mostly. His effect: anytime an opponent's monster, once per turn, when an opponent's monster changes from attack monsters, sorry, it's got to be plural, changes battle position, you lower the attack of the monsters by 1,000 attack and 1,000 defense. Pretty awesome. You don't really use his effect all too much, but when you use it and you protect him, it really pisses off your opponent. Plain and simple. It just irritates the living hell out of him. Your searcher, one of your searchers I run is 3 Moonlit Papillon. When this card is sent from the field to the grave, special summon 1 level 4 Butterspy monster from your deck. Fairly simple. Then I run 2 Howling Insects, mainly to search the Papillons. 1 Sangan to search pretty much everything else. 2 Raikou, and that's it for the monster lineup. I run 16 monsters. It's a very low monster count right now. The Raikous will probably most likely be coming out for Effect Veilers. The Howling Insects might come out. They might stay in. Not 100% sure on that yet. But if they do come out, they'll come out for Gores and where are you? 2 Thunder Kings. Somebody just sent me a text. Very fucking annoying when I'm trying to record a video. Next, for the first in the spells, I run 3 Mini Guts. Because what you do is you summon Moonlit Papillon. Say they have, I don't know, for shenanigans' sake, let's just say they have, let's say they have an Acid Golem on field. Okay? You normal summon him, activate Mini Guts, tribute him off, select his monster, it goes to 0, and because Moonlit Papillon was sent from the field to the grave, special summon him. Swing in for 18 into the monster. If the attack goes through, not only do they take the 18, but once the monster goes to the graveyard, they take the damage, the original attack of that monster also. So you'd be doing 4,800 damage in one shot, which is freaking awesome. Anyway, that's what Mini Guts does. Love it. If anything, I will cut it down by 1, and that's only if I had no other no other cards really to cut down. That would be my last option if I had to make room. Cut it down by 1. Next, I run 3 smashing. One smashing is going to be coming out for my dark hole when I get it. 3 enemy controller. 2 warrior returning to life. One of them will be coming out for when I get my heavy storm. 2 twister, which will eventually be coming out for MSTs when I get them. My buddy is supposed to be hooking me up with all this stuff later this evening, but he's not very dependable, so I probably won't get it until Saturday. 1 book, 1 monster reborn, and that's it for the spells. Getting into the traps, triple Butterfloat. I could possibly cut this down to 2, but right now I'm liking it at 3. Basically, what it does is your opponent declares an attack, you activate this card, select the attacking monster, changes it to defense. And once during either player's main phase or battle phase, you can change the battle position of the monster that it's equipped to. And with Morpheo Butterspy, every time it changes, it loses 1,000 attack and defense. So you can cut down their monsters, their big beat sticks, really fast. Next, 2 Windstorm of Equita. Mainly, I don't run no entries, mainly because it changes your monsters too. I just find this more viable right now. 2 Call of the Haunted, 1 Mirror Force, and 1 Chain Destruction. Chain Destruction is coming out. Most likely a Butterfloat will be coming out, and maybe a call for my Solemn Brigade. If not, they'll be coming out for double Torrentials, and I'll probably leave the 3rd Butterspoke in. Well, that's pretty much it for the main deck. Deck's 40 cards on the dot. If anything, I probably won't run this deck more than 42. And if I do run it at 42, I'm throwing in 2 Pot of Duality. Right now for the extra deck, 2 Photon Papilloperative. I don't know how to say that. His effect pretty much is you detach to change the battle position of 1 monster on the field, and the monster that you change loses 600 attack. 2100 attack, 1800 defense, 2 4-star monsters, and 2 Utopia. It's pretty much all I have right now. I'm trying to get at least 2 Maelstrom, which is basically the walking Book of Moon. Mainly just because it helps protect your monsters. You go off to it after you do that little mini guts loop with lowering and attacking. You have 2 on field overlay into that, and it just helps you protect your field. Well, protect your monsters for going into the future references and stuff. But that's pretty much the deck. I mean, all it does really is you gotta focus on changing your opponent's monsters and using the mini guts. You have to use the mini guts. I've seen deck profiles without it. I've tried them without it. I've tried them with it. For me personally, I just prefer it with it. The deck, all in all, is extremely fun. I believe there's only like 3 cards that I cannot search via any means. Chaos Sorcerer, Doom Cow. You can search the Butterspies with the you can pretty much search any Butterspy with Moonlit Papillon. You can search the Moonlit Papillons with the Howling Insects and the Sangans. You can search the Sangans to get your Morpheo as well as your Moonlit Papillon. Sangan can also search out the Rakdos if you need them. So pretty much everything in this deck you can search out at almost at any given time, with the exception, of course, with the spells and traps. As of right now, let me know what you guys think. As always, comment, rate, subscribe. I know the deck's kind of really below par, but that's what I have so far, and that's what I'm planning on running this Saturday, if I can get it up and running the way I want it to, and get my shit back from my buddy. So, peace out, guys. Have a good night.